Okay, children. Today we are continuation of subphylum vertebrata. We will be discuss continuation points about vertebrata. So yesterday we discussed about up to kidneys for excretion and osmoregulation like that. Up to that we discussed. Now the subphylum vertebrata is divided into two divisions. Divided into two divisions. Number one, Agnatha. Agnatha. Another important one is Gnathostomata. Agnatha and Gnathostomata. So these points you should have to remember. So what is Agnatha? Agnatha includes what are the things? Agnatha includes number one, jawless fish. Jawless, okay, jawless fish like, okay, aquatic, what you called aquatic what you called vertebrates, aquatic vertebrates. This point you should have to aquatic vertebrates without paired appendages. Without paired appendages will be there. Okay, this point you should have to remember. Without paired appendages. Okay. Notochord persist in adults. Okay, notochord is present in adults. And what you called gnathostomata, that is agnatostomata. Next point, gnathostomata. This point you should have to remember. Gnathostomata. So gnathostomata includes jawed vertebrates which have jaw. Jawed vertebrates which have jaws. Jawed vertebrates with paired appendages. With what you called paired appendages. This point you should have to remember, with paired appendages. Okay, children. Next important one, notochord is the jawed gnathostomata. Notochord is replaced by partially or wholly, what you called by the vertebral column. By the vertebral column. This point also very important. Agnatha includes what is Agnatha? Agnatha includes class Cyclostomata. Agnatha includes class Cyclostomata. Gnathostomata, what you called Gnathostomata, okay, includes jarred fishes. What you called jarred fishes are also called species and what you called tetrapoda. Species and tetrapoda. So what are the examples? You know very well. Come on, tell now. Amphibia, reptilia, okay, aves and mammals. Amphibians, aves and mammals will be there. So the superclass species, okay, superclass species includes all fishes. This includes what? All fishes. The superclass species includes all fishes which are essentially aquatic forms. Okay, aquatic forms. This point also you should have to remember. With paired fins. with paid fins. With the paid fins, you should have to remember with paid fins. Okay, with paid fins for swimming, for swimming, and for swimming, and gills for respiration. Gills for respiration. Gills are there for respiration. So pieces includes these pieces or fishes includes cartilaginous fish, cartilaginous fishes, cartilaginous fishes are also called chondrichthyes, 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 and bony fishes. And what you called the bony fishes is there. These bony fishes are called osteichthyes. What you called osteichthyes. These names you should have to remember. Okay, children, observe very carefully. We are going to discuss about vertebrata. Vertebrata, already some points we discussed in the last class. Some more points we are going to discuss. So the vertebrata divide into two divisions. What are the two divisions? Number one, agnatha. Next, gnathostomata. Agnatha includes jawless fish-like aquatic vertebrates. Agnatha, in the name itself, answer is there. What is the meaning of agnatha? Jaw is absent, jawless fish-like aquatic vertebrates without paired appendages. No appendages at all. So notochord persists in adults also. The notochord is present in the agnatha. Next, come to next what we called next division, gnathostomata. Gnatho means jaw. Jaws are present. That's why they are called gnathostomata. Jawed vertebrates with paid. Here what? No appendages. No what you call gills. Nothing. No paid gills. Nothing. But here the paid appendages are present. Notochord is replaced partially or wholly by the vertebral column. Here notochord, what will be there? Notochord will be there. This notochord is replaced partially or wholly by the vertebral column. Agnatha. Next one, agnatha class. It have only one class, that is called cyclostomata. But gnathostomata are jawed fishes and tetrapods. These gnathostomates and jawed fishes are there. Means these all are also, and tetrapods also there. What is tetrapoda? Amphibian, reptilia, aves, mammals, these all have the jaws. And the superclass species, all fishes. In the species, what will be there? All superclass will be there. In that species will be there. All fishes are aquatic forms with paid fins for swimming and gills for respiration. Fins for swimming, gills for respiration. The species are divided into which one? Cartilaginous fishes and bony fishes. Cartilaginous fishes and bony fishes. Cartilaginous fishes called chondrichthyes and bony fishes called osteichthyes. What are called? Bony fishes and osteichthyes are there in the species. Okay, now first we will be discuss about the class cyclostomata. So what we will discuss? First we are going to discuss about cyclostomata. Cyclostomata we are going to discuss. Cyclostomata. Class cyclostomata. This point you should have to remember. So first point, cyclos means circle. Cyclos. What is called? Cyclos means circle. Cyclos means circle. And stomata. What is called? Stomata means mouth. Circle. So first point, all members of cyclostomata are primitive. First point, primitive. Second point, poikilothermic. Poikilothermic. Next one, jawless. Jawless. Next one, aquatic. Jawless, aquatic, and aquatic vertebrates. Jawless, aquatic vertebrates. Next, another important one, and ectoparasites. And ectoparasites. They are ectoparasites. Means which are live outside on some fishes. On some fishes. This point also you should have to remember. Body is slender. Body is slender. This point is remember. Body is slender. Okay, body is slender and eel. What you called? Eel-like bearing. Eel-like bearing. What you called? Bearing 6 to 15 pair of gill slits. 6 to 15 pair of gill slits. What you call gill slits? You know what is the use of gill slits? These are gill slits for what you called respiration. Gill slits for respiration will be there. Next, another important one. Mouth is circular. You know very well. Mouth is circular. Mouth is circular. The next important one is always should have to remember mouth is circular without jaws. Without jaws. Without jaws and suctorial. And suctorial. This point you should have to remember. Suctorial. Okay, suctorial. The next point, what are the next point about this cyclostomata? Suctorial after heart is two-chambered. Everyone knows heart is two-chambered. Heart is two-chambered. And the most important one is circulation is closed type. What you call? Circulation is closed type. Okay, circulation is closed type. The next important what is we have to discuss is no paired appendages. No paired appendages. No paired appendages will be there. No paired appendages. Okay, this point you have to remember. And cranium, vertebral column or cartilaginous. You know cranium bony box is there or not? Cranium and vertebral what you called column. Vertebral column is what you called are cartilaginous. Cartilaginous. Okay, cartilaginous means made with cartilage. Next one, the cyclostomes are marine. Okay, but very important, marine, but migrate to, these are only most important need bit, migrate to fresh water. Migrate to fresh water. Okay, fresh water for what? For laying eggs, or also that one is called spanning. What you call the process is called spanning. That is called, that kind of migration is called anadromous migration. What you call? Anadromous migration. This point you should have to remember. Anadromous migration. After spanning, this point you should have to remember. Within a few days, they will be die. Within a few days after spanning, within few days they die. Okay, this point you should have to remember. The larva. Next one, what will we do? The larva, ammocyte. The larva is called ammocyte. What you call? The larva is called ammocyte. What you call it will do after metamorphosis. After metamorphosis, we know very well, after changing the developmental changes, returns to the oceans. Returns to the oceans. Okay, this point you have to remember. Examples. What are the examples for the cyclostomata? Number one, petromyzon. What you call? Petromyzon is also called, what is another name? Lamprey, and another Petromyzin is called lamprey, and the second one is called mixin. What you called mixin? The mixin is called what you called hagfish. What you called hagfish. The mixin is called hagfish. Okay, children, observe very carefully. Must and should. You should be very careful. You should have to listen. So we are discussing about in the vertebrata class cyclostomata. Cyclos, Greek cyclos means circle. Stomata means mouth, circle mouth. Okay, that's why they are called cyclostomata. So these are primitive. Primitive means in the starting itself are first formed what you call vertebrates. Primitive. Poikilothermic means, what is the poikilothermic means? They will change the temperature according to the atmosphere. So cold-blooded, that's why they will be called poikilothermous, and they don't have the jaws. That's why you know very well. That's why jawless fishes. Okay, they are aquatic vertebrates. So they are live in the water and they have vertebral column. That's why we are calling aquatic vertebrates. And some of the cyclostomates act as a ectoparasites on some fishes. You know what are the difference between ectoparasite and endoparasite? Ectoparasite means which are on the some fishes. Ectoparasites means that will be there on the some fishes. Body is like slender, body is flat like that, slender like that will be there, and eel like, so eel like what you call bearing 6 to 15 pair of what you call 6 to 15 pair of gill slits. For what? Gill slits main function what? Respiration will be there. Mouth is circular without jaws, and suctorial means they will absorb, so they sucks the food. That's why they will be called suctorial. The heart is two chambered. The heart is divided into, you know very well, the fish have how many chambers? Two chambers. One auricle, one ventricle will be there. The circulation is, you know very well, what is the meaning of closed type? Closed type means blood vessels. They have blood vessels, heart like that is there in the sense. What you call that kind of circulation is called closed type of circulation. No paired appendages, no proper fins. Okay, no paired. Pair means double not there. So cranium, you know, bony box. What is the meaning of cranium? Bony box. And vertebral column. So cranium and vertebral column are made with what you call, you know, very important structure that is called cartilaginous. What you call cartilaginous. Marine but migrate to freshwater for spanning. What is that one? The cyclostomate marine. But what will do? Marine means oceans. You know very well. Salt water they can live. But what they will do? They migrate to the freshwater for what? Spanning. Migrate to freshwater for what? Spanning. So anadromous migration means what? What is that one? The freshwater migrate from marine water to freshwater for spanning, in the sense that spanning means for laying eggs and to develop the new springs. New offsprings are called spanning. So the anadromous migration means they can migrate from freshwater, what you call marine water, to freshwater. That is called anadromous migration. After spanning, the adult one, which one is lays the eggs or which one produces span, they will be die. After few days, they will be die. The larva, so the larva which is produced by that dead one, that larva is called ammocyte. Then after that ammocyte will be developed into, after metamorphosis of ammocyte become a mature one that return to the oceans. Examples what? Petromyzin, lamprey, mixin, hagfish. So very important neat bit these all are. Petromyzin, mixin. What they will do? They performs the anadromous migration. First they will lay the eggs. After they will marine to, they will go to fresh water. Then they will lay the eggs. The adult one, which one laid the egg, that one will be die. Then the eggs will convert into larva. That larva is called ammocyte larva. After metamorphosis, again the ammocyte larva will become adult one. That one return to the oceans. That kind of process we call anadromous migration. And examples of this one: Petromyzin, lamprey, mixin, hagfish. These are the characters of which one? Cyclostomata. These are the characters of cyclostomata. The next important one is chondrichthyes. What you called? The next class will be discussed, that is called chondrichthyes. What we discuss now? We discussed cyclostomata. Next one we are discussing about chondrichthyes. What are the chondrichthyes? We are going to discuss now. chondrichthyes class. Chondrichthyes. 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 Okay, chondrichthyes. So, what is Greek chondria? Chondrichthyes. Chondrus means what? Chondrus means cartilage. Chondrus means cartilage. And ichthys, what you called? Ichthys means fish. Cartilaginous fish. They are marine fishes. Marine fishes. First point I am telling. They are which one? Marine fishes. Okay. First point itself. Marine fishes with what you called cartilaginous. Most important point you should have to remember, with the cartilaginous endoskeleton. So skeleton is made with what? Cartilaginous endoskeleton. Next one, the notochord. What you called? Notochord is present throughout the life. Notochord is present throughout life. Throughout life. This point you should have to remember. Next, the skin. What you call? The skin is tough. The skin is tough and covered by what you call? Covered by dermal. What you call? Very very important neat bit. This is a neat bit. What you call? Placoid scales. What you call? Placoid scales. This is a neat bit. Okay. So what we are discussing? So the cover skin is covered by placoid scales. Placoid scales. The next important one, and the caudal fin is, where it will be caudal fin will be there. The caudal fin is what is called? Caudal fin is heterocircle. Heterocircle caudal fin will be present. What is a heterocircle? You know very well, that will be different circle. So asymmetrical both. Asymmetrical. Okay. Asymmetrical both external and internal. So that's why it is what do you call? Internally asymmetrical, externally asymmetrical. That's why it is called heterocircle. The next, mouth. The mouth is there. This mouth is located ventrally. Mouth is right side. It will be located ventrally. Next one, after the mouth, what we have to remember is teeth are modified. Teeth are present. What are teeth are? Modified. What is called? Modified. Okay, modified placoid scales. Placoid scales. Modified placoid scales which are backwardly directed. Which are backwardly directed. Okay, which are backwardly directed. This point you should have to remember. Their jaws are very powerful. Jaws are very powerful. Jaws are very powerful. This point also we should have to remember. And they are predaceous, means they will kill the prey and they will eat. They are predaceous. And respiration. This point also you should have to remember. Respiration is by how? Respiration by lamelliform. Lamelliform gills. Lamelliform gills without operculum. No operculum means what? This point is also very very important. Without operculum means what? Gill cover. What is called? Gill cover. Excretory organs are. Then how they will be excrete? The excretory organs are what is called? Mesonephric kidneys. The excretory organs are mesonephric kidneys. This point you should have to remember. Again, as it is, how many chambered heart? two-chambered heart will be present. So two-chambered heart will be present. One auricle, one ventricle. There, these are ureotelic. What is the meaning of ureotelic? This point also very important need bit. Ureotelic. Why ureotelic we are calling? Because they stores the urea. They stores urea and releases the in their blood too. Okay, blood stores the urea in blood for what? To maintain what you called osmotic concentration of body fluids. Osmotic concentration of what you called body fluids, and they remove the waste also. Uric, okay, urea. So next important one, the most important point you have to remember is they are poikilothermic. What is the meaning of poikilothermic? According to the atmosphere surrounding temperature, they will also change the temperature. That is called poikilothermic, and they are, you know very well, viviparous. What you called viviparous. So sexes are separate. The sexes are what you called separate. Male is separate, female is separate. Next one, males. The males character what? They bears the pelvic fins. What you called pelvic fins. Pelvic fins bear very important claspers. Claspers. Okay. To aid in what you called internal what you called fertilization. Internal fertilization means inside of the body male and female gametes will be joined. So examples, what are the examples? Scoliodon. What you called scoliodon? It is also called shark. What you called a shark. Trigon. What you call trigon. Stingray. Another important one, what you called pristis, and what you call sawfish. Okay, sawfish, and another important like that. There will be examples also will be present. Okay, children, we are going to discuss about next what you call the most important future class, chondrichthyes. What do you call chondrichthyes? What is the meaning of chondrus? The chondrus means cartilage. First point is clear. Ichthyes means fish. They will be fish. So cartilaginous fishes. That's why chondrichthyes. These all are also marine. So they live in the oceans. The cartilaginous endoskeleton. Their skeleton system is endoskeleton. Inside the skeleton made with cartilaginous cartilage. That's why we are calling cartilaginous endoskeleton. Notochord present throughout the life. So notochord is present lifelong. The skin of cartilaginous fish is tough and covered by dermal. This is a very important bit. Why? Don't confuse the placard scales. Okay, placard scales are there and cycloid scales or ctenoid scales are there. So here I am telling placard scales. So before that one osteoichthyes, and after osteoichthyes have cycloid scales, but here I am telling placard scales. Okay, this point you should have to remember. This is a placard scales is a neat bit. So the skin is tough covered by dermal placard scales, neat bit. So next one, the caudal fin is there. Caudal side, the fin will be there. That is, the caudal fin will be, you know, like this. The caudal fin will be there. So the caudal fins will be there. They are heterocircle. Heterocircle means, you know what, asymmetrical, both external and internal. So heterocircle. So like that, what you call heterocircle will be there. Like this circle form will be there. So mouth is what you call, mouth is ventrally teeth. Mouth is ventrally. Mouth is located in the ventrally of the ventral side of the body, and teeth are modified. Teeth are present. So in the chondrichthyes, what are present? Teeth are present. They are nothing but what? What are teeth are present? But teeth are nothing but what? Placoid scales. Okay, this is also neat bit. So teeth are modified placoid scales, which are backwardly directed. Jaws are there. They have jaws very powerful. That's why they are very powerful jaws are there. That's why they are called predaceous. Means they kills the prey and they will eat. That's why they will called predaceous. Respiration will be there. Respiration through which one? Lamelliform. Lamelliform gills without operculum. So no gill covering. So this is also need pit. What is the need pit? The chondrichthyes have the gills, but the gills don't have gill cover. Gill cover is another name is called operculum. So which type of fishes don't have operculum? Chondrichthyes. You have to remember this need bit. The excretory organs are called chondrichthyes fishes are mesonephric, mesodermal origin, mesonephric kidneys. They are two-chambered heart, and mesonephric kidneys for excretion, and they have the heart is there, two-chambered, one auricle, one ventricle chamber heart is there. They are ureotelic. They stores the urea in the blood and waste materials also in the form of urea related substances they will excrete. That's why they will storing the urea. No, that's why they are called ureotelic. Why they are storing urea? What is the use of urea? To maintain osmotic concentration of which one? Body fluids. So osmosis process concentration must ensured for exchange of the materials of the body fluids. That's why urea they are storing. That's why you are calling ureotelic. So next one, phyclothermus. What is the meaning of phyclothermus? According to the surrounding atmosphere, they can change their conditions, their temperature. That's why they are called phyclothermus. They are viviparous. What is the meaning of viviparous? They give birth to, what is the most important one? Viviparous means they give birth to young ones. Okay. Next, the sexes are separate. So male is separate, female is separate. Males have pelvic fins and bear the clasped to aid in which one? Internal fertilization. So here the pelvic fins bear the claspers to aid in what you called internal fertilization. Internal fertilization means what? The fertilization happen, okay, inside of the body. That's why that is called internal fertilization. Example, scoliodon shark, trigon stingray, pistis starfish. Okay children, next class we will discuss with another important class, osteophytes. Thank you children.